Ooh, I forgot to unmute. I've been talking to myself. Hello. Welcome back to my kitchen again. Oh, that gave me time to put my apron on. So, today we're gonna be making cookies. I honestly already love like chocolate crinkle cookies, but I never once thought, hey, maybe I should make like a different flavor. And my friend Sarah sent me this link for Ube Crinkle Cookies. And Ube is... I made notes. Because I didn't want to... Like... I didn't want this to happen when I have to try to explain it and I'm stumbling on myself. Okay. So Ube... Oh, the main thing is Ube and taro are different. See, up until probably last week, I thought that they were like pretty much the same. And I mean, it's not quite tomato because they're completely different like plant products. Veggies? Ube is I guess they're both tubers, but ube is also known as purple yam. And from what I've read ube is naturally sweeter. The interesting thing though is in a lot of Asian cuisine you'll see taro instead of ube, and I was gonna look up why, but I didn't have a chance. The main thing people ask when ube or taro is involved is, what does it taste like? And I'm actually surprised and impressed at myself for getting it, but I find it tastes similar to white chocolate. Sort of. Through the little bit of reading I was doing, apparently people think that they also taste like pistachios, but I don't really eat pistachios very often to know, like, to be able to pick up that flavor. Yeah. My mom, growing up, would make some... Oh, I don't know how to say it properly in Tagalog. Ube halaya. Is it halaya or halaya? Or... halaya? The inflections, they matter, but I don't know. But my mom would make it, and I would eat it. I don't know. Yeah, you eat it like pudding, basically. It's like a really rich, thick pudding. Not like... I was gonna say maybe like a flan, but no, not really. It's made with the ground ube. So, I mean, that's obviously good. It's like... I don't want to describe it as this because it makes it sound bad, but it's like sweet mashed potatoes. It's kind of denser and richer and delicious. I think you also use condensed milk and something else. I can't remember. But I loved it. Loved it as a kid. I still really like it now. I'm curious how they'll come out as cookies, as crinkle cookies. And then chocolate crinkle cookies are, well, they're chocolates, they're crinkles, and they're cookies. I've always loved them because they look really, really cute. I wish I had someone else helping me with my camera because I want to give them the signal, hey, put up the picture of chocolate crinkle cookies. But the best I can do for you right now, I guess it wouldn't take very long, but it would be a lot of looking around. Those are not good pictures. Sorry friends, this is the best I got for you. So these are chocolate crinkle cookies. I usually make big batches of them around Christmas time to give away. After last year though, I'm not sending any more cookies to anyone. It costs a lot to mail out cookies, especially across the border. So Ube Crinkle Cookies would be like that, except purple. If you don't know, if you've never seen what Ube is. And then, just since we're on kind of the subject, the difference between Ube and taro in flavor is that apparently taro is more of an earthy, has more of an earthy flavor, more nutty. And I mean, I definitely can't deny that, but I mean, when I get bubble tea, I really don't like fresh taro in it. Like, I remember the first time that I got fresh taro bubble tea, thinking it'd be, you know, very sweet like the regular taro. Yeah, that did not work out well. Okay, so that's enough chatting out of me. We should get started. Plug my phone back in. I feel like I should just tie my hair, but it's really cold. Well, for my standards, it's really cold in here. It's like 70 whole degrees. It's crazy. Okay, as always, we're gonna start out with our mise en place. I wrote out the recipe prior to the stream this time, trying to be a little more organized. I feel like my hair's all over the place. My gosh. Ooh. So if you're on YouTube watching this in the future, I will have the links to the 2 recipes that I'm making today down in the description. It may not show as you're scrolling, so you might have to look for it and then hit show more. Okay, 150 grams of sugar. I actually didn't even check to make sure everything is going. On like the actual Twitch page. My hair's bugging me, guys. I need a freaking haircut. I've been giving myself quarantine haircuts for so long, I don't want to do it anymore. I better get one before... Oops. I better get one before... Yeah. Second lockdown that I've been afraid of. Sorry, I'm just making sure everything's going. Thank you for your patience. Just rinse my hands off. $54.5 grams of oil. I wonder if I should... I was thinking I might double the ube, but it's like 680 grams of the ube jam. I'm like, what? That's kind of a lot. So 150 grams of sugar, 54.5 grams of oil. If you ever have the choice between having weights and volume, do the weights. You will always get a more accurate measurement if you do the weights. So 54.5. So let's just do 55. Oop. Or 61. 55, cool. I hope that when I turn the music down, it doesn't turn down for you guys as well. So if it's loud-ish, and I try to think, it doesn't work very well. My thinking cap don't work. Okay. So, 1 egg. 680 grams of ube jam. I guess I should have showed off my ube jam first. So, this is what I have for today. I got it off Amazon. I don't have it up right now, I believe, but I will attach the link to it to the Amazon listing in the description below. So if you're interested in trying out this recipe in the future, you'll be able to find it. Otherwise, you can always just Google or, you know, search on Amazon yourself. Holy crap! Good thing I didn't try to double it. 680 grams is both of my jars. Ouch. Yeah, each one's 340 grams. 680. Oh my god. Okay, well. I'm gonna need a bigger bowl. But I mean, I guess I don't have to measure it. But I want it out of the thing. Out of the jars so that when we're ready to use it, I can just dump it in. I don't know if anyone's actually in there, but if you are, I hope you're having a good weekend. Oh no. I hope I can open this. Okay, good. My husband's taking a nap, so I needed to be able to open these. Okay. Yeah, I guess I don't need to wait. Oh gosh. This may take a little bit of finessing. Yeah, I'm glad I decided to get it out of the jars before starting. I was thinking, oh, I'll just leave them in the jars. And I'll dump them in when the time comes, but nope. This would have taken way too long and then I would have got stressed. So I want to say that this is natural, the color. Yep, purple yam, sugar, and water. So the color that you see... Oh no, I haven't fixed the color correction on this one. Try to do that quick, if I can. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm not gonna do that right now. I need to be able to compare it and stuff. Dang it. That's alright. It's a really, really, really nice shade of purple. Let's say that. I'll bring it up to the front camera when I finish scooping it out clumsily. I'm so surprised that I need to use 2 jars. I'm glad I ordered 2. I didn't actually know that I needed 2 jars. This is also gonna be a lot of cookies. I hope my husband likes these. It'd be cool if it would just pop out. It looks like it might. It almost looks like it could. Like ketchup. I tried. No one can say I didn't try. Come on out. The last little tiny bit. So this is supposed to be jam, so technically I could eat it like this, couldn't I? I wonder what it tastes like. Mix it up first. Small spatula is very small. Worked for the jars, but so I'm just mixing it because if there was like a little bit of syrup on the bottom and on the top when I open them, so just want to mix them a little bit. Let's try some. That's so good. It's so sweet too. I forgot how sweet Filipinos make everything. But it's so good. Okay. 250 grams of flour. So we don't need too big of a bowl. Did I decide to increase? I did. I think I did. No. Perhaps I'll add more if I need to. It's raining today, or well, there's a storm rolling in, so it's kind of humid. I think. Never actually lived in a place where humidity varies enough to matter for the recipes. I'm in the mountains. See. What's my liquid? Nothing. I'll just add more flour if I need to. So 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Oh shit. Quarter teaspoon salt. And 60 grams powdered sugar. wonder if I should get it. So the powdered sugar is what we're gonna be dropping the cookie dough balls into. And that's what'll give it the coating that cracks while it's baking to give it the crinkle look. Okay. 60 grams. Okay, and then one trick that I know just from making these all the time is get a little bit of icing sugar on the side. You really don't really need too much. But this dough is super sticky. It's not like chocolate chip cookie dough where it's easy to handle like with your hands. So this is very wet and difficult. Stuff over so I can bring the mixer over. My other mixer is like 10 years old and it's wouldn't say it's dying, but it needs to be re-greased. Like sorely. I might do a video on that. But I've never done it before, so it would definitely be not something I can teach anyone. Definitely not be something that I can teach anyone. So, first step is creaming together the sugar and the oil. What I don't like about oil is it gets trapped in your measuring thingy. Maybe I should have left it at 60 grams. See, because there's at least 1 gram right there. And sugar. Not this one. This is for later. Okay, we're gonna put aside the powdered sugar so that we don't accidentally use it. Ooh. First of all, 350 on the oven. Maybe I shouldn't start yet. Actually, no. I should. Okay. I've got the oil in the mixer. It looks okay. Cool. I'm gonna add the sugar. Add it gradually. Let it mix in a little bit and then just get the rest in. I should have just used the big one. Hope the mic's okay with the mixer going. My husband didn't help me set up, so I might have messed up. So, as with any other step, other recipe in baking, you always want to scrape down the sides. Once or twice. Heyo! Hello, Prima Sprit. Prima Spree? I don't know. I'm sorry. How you doing? I'm sorry I butchered your name. Tilt the bowl up just a little bit, just to kind of help it. You don't want to go too far though, because you don't want to graze against the bowl. You'll wreck your mixer attachment or your mixer. This is very hard to clean together. Let's do... So I'm finding that at a higher speed, the sugar and the butter is climbing up like the walls of the mixing bowl, so I'll stop being so impatient and just do it at a lower speed. But not too low. How's the cookie baking going? Going so far so good. Successful? We just started, so hopefully it will be eventually. I think I've only been at this for about 20 minutes. How's your day going? Thank you so much for dropping by and hanging out. Are you confident? I'm not 100% sure about my Ube Crinkle cookies because I've never made this recipe before, but I'm confident in my chocolate ones. Yeah, so that's not working too well. To 9. Okay, so I'm just gonna dump the salt and the baking powder into the flour. Let's get that out of the way. And then this thing is like... can't really tell on like this camera, but it keeps going up the sides. But once it goes up the side, it doesn't get mixed anymore because it gets stuck. Well, let's add our egg. That's about all we can do instead of struggling with it more. Too little dough for the machine. I think so. I have another one, but the mixing bowl is taken up at the moment. I think too it's because it's only oil and sugar in there. There's no butter. I don't know if that would make a difference. Because I mean, I've made small batches in this before. Okay, so we're gonna let it mix just a little, actually. So... cool. Once it starts to come together, I turned up the mixer and we wanna beat it till it's pale and fluffy. Well, you could do manual mixing. I could. There's a lot of stuff that I could do. Fluffy. Yeah. I hope it fluffs up. I may have to just transfer that over. No, but I need it in there too. Well, it is getting lighter. Do you bake or cook or anything? There. It's starting to get light and fluffy. You can kind of see it in the bowl. Add the egg and beat until frothy and color becomes pale. So it's starting to froth up. And the colors start changing too, so just leave it alone. Sometimes I bake, but I have no fancy machine for automatic fluffiness. It is a pretty fancy machine. It's not the same brand, but you can get a mixer that's similar. It'll do the trick for most things. From Hamilton Beach. I think it's like a $60-$70 mixer versus a couple hundred here. I think I got this one at a good deal at Save-On, not Save-On. My Vancouver friends. Costco. Save-On. Since the latest update to Android, my frickin' phone's been annoying. Two teaspoons extract. You can see it getting lighter and fluffier over here in the bird's eye. Fluffy? Frothy. I don't know why I keep saying fluffy. Oh, because I wrote fluffy. Darn. Well, while that's going, I guess I'll manually mix the salt and baking powder into the flour. Because I work very hard for my cookies. So, the timer went off for this, but I know for a fact that it's nowhere near it. Liar! Do recommend buying an oven thermometer. Pale. Frothy and pale. I wonder how pale she wants it. So that looks good to me. Okay. So now we're gonna add the ube. I held it like this so I wouldn't get any of my hands on the first thing I do. Perhaps I should have added it in smaller increments. But actually no, that's fine. Oh, it looks and smells like what my mom makes. The ube halaya. Someone correct me. But it smells like it and it smells really good. Let's see if I can try to describe what it smells like to you guys. Looks good. I can't smell it though. I know. I'm sorry. I need like a flashlight to shine into the overhead view. That's awesome. Okay. Ube jam, ube extract. Oh, ooh, I forgot about the extract. Crap. Mise en place my ass. Ube extract. I also got this off of Amazon. I get everything off Amazon. I love Amazon. So 2 teaspoons. I'm gonna put it in the thing we use for the egg just so that. So 2 teaspoons of the extract. Holy schmoly. Holy schmoly. So this I'll actually measure because I don't know what it's like. Wow, look at that. It smells so good. It looks kind of funky. It's very dark. It looks like it's just black, but then you can kind of see on the side of the glass that it's like purpley. That's really, really cool. Okay, I don't want to spill that, so How can I describe that? It's like a nutty white chocolate. I'm gonna stick to the white chocolate because that's what I think of now. Oh, see, and then that extract's gonna give it a nice color too. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, wait, I gotta show you guys this before I start to overmix it. Check it out. I mean, it looks like a mess in the camera, but it's going from like that lighter purple to like a darker, deeper purple. Almost looks like galaxy, like the galaxy design type of stuff. So the ube extract is like super concentrated purple, I guess. That's cool. Okay. Gradually add the flour, baking soda, and salt. Mix using a spatula or electric mixer with dough attachment. No. Nah. Is the ube for color or taste? They're for taste. The extract is for taste. I didn't realize it would add color, but apparently it did. A lot of color. Actually, better. That's so nice. Scrape it down a little. I think I'll mix it more now rather than when I put the flour in. That way they don't get tough. Tough cookies. Nobody likes tough cookies. Just mix it a little bit more. Okay. Definitely nutty. It's like toasted kind of nut. Okay, so gradually add the flour. Slowly, slowly. Put the rest in. Can't really see the thing. Darn it. Make sure you get the flour off of the spatula. Oops. Some ube behind me somewhere. Ube is very, very popular in the Philippines, but I was reading that it's kind of in the cuisine all over Asia, Southeast Asia. Okay. Now, you're supposed to let these cool for 2 hours in the freezer or 4 hours in the fridge, but I'm not gonna do that because I really want to try them. But I will make a few cookies first. I need to buy ube. I've never tasted this stuff. It's definitely... It's not interesting in that it's like, oh, you know, it's acquired taste. It's just, there's nothing... Other than white chocolate, there's nothing I can compare it to. Like jackfruit, you know what I mean? But I guess jackfruit's like... juicy fruit. Okay. So again, if you're following this on YouTube, you want to put your dough in the fridge for a couple hours, or in the fridge for 4 hours, or in the freezer for a couple hours, and that just helps the dough kind of firm up, and it helps keep its shape while it's baking. But I wonder if that's even. Huh, yeah, that's good. So it should be sticky. It's a really sticky dough. And that's what this stuff is for. The icing sugar. Man, that smells good. So if you've got an ice cream scoop, it makes it much easier. I never do this fridge thing. Not patient enough. In all honesty, I have never ever waited for my chocolate crinkle cookies. The one time I did wait, it was annoying because they were too hard. Like, it was too cold, so I couldn't really dig into it. Then I had to wait. So if you've got an ice cream scoop, it's easy to just scoop it and drop it into the bowl of powdered sugar that we've got. And the second bowl, let's get this stuff out of here. The second bowl, the smaller one that we've got, that's for it's for your hands. So if you put a little bit like on your fingers, just like that, or I mean you could even take it in here too. Cover it. And I really like them very covered. You know, we can kind of shape them. A little bit over. I should have gotten a bigger thing. You can shape them into like kind of circles. And what I do, and I mean, I know I said I like to cover them, but I still want to get like the excess off. So I'm just switching the hand that it's in. And as I'm switching, more and more powdered sugar falls off, and then whatever is left on there, you know, shouldn't be necessarily extra or excess or anything. So, one cookie. Yay! Having an ice cream scoop also really helps you keep everything portioned well. Barely. So if you're like me, you're not fair with your portions. So you can do more than one at a time. If I had a bigger bowl, I would probably do 2 or 3 at a time. Maybe I should just get a bigger bowl. Cookies as fast as possible. You have all the tools. I do! Slowly but surely I've been kind of collecting everything. Slowly. Now it looks like mochi. It does. I never really thought of that. I love mochi. Oh my god. Mochi ice cream? Forget about it. Love mochi ice cream. There you go. That's easier. Threw 2 in there. We're just gonna coat it like really generously and pick it up. So all I'm doing is making like a cup kind of shape with my hands. Excuse me. And I'm doing it with both hands really. And I'm just gonna make little... What do you call these? Circular motions, I guess? Little circular motions. And I mean, I'm not pushing down too hard on these things, you know, because I've got that cup, and then I'm gonna throw them around, show them who's boss. I'm the boss. And then once most of the excess is off, you throw it on our pan. So again, make a little cuppy thing, kind of roll it around just a little, just enough to kind of get the shape. And as you're going back and forth like this, your shape gets messed up anyway. It probably wouldn't happen if the dough was cold. kidding. I'm on your side. I don't want to wait. I think the only difference is that they'll stay bigger rather than expand out. I believe it'll be easier to handle too, but if you have my trick where you just get your hands all powder sugary, it should not stick. Other than the powdered sugar getting everywhere, of course. But this is a better mess, trust me. Okay, back and forth, back and forth. So for now, I'm just gonna scoop out the 6 so I can throw some in the throw some in the oven and get them baking. Then we can also test. They're adorable and I love them. Okay, let's make sure temperature is what it's supposed to be, and it is. Okay, so 350 for 10 to 12 minutes. My oven is really stupid, so let's start with 7 minutes. Highly recommend not doing the minimum that the recipe says right off the bat. It's a bad idea. Trust me. I got lucky with the banana bread I made last week. Okay, so now we're gonna get a bigger pan because we're gonna do more. I love all your emotes, Prima. They're awesome. They're very cute. And now we scoop. The amount of time I spent in high school scooping cookies like this, but not Ube cookies, but just in general. Made the best chocolate chip oatmeal cookies, hands down. I know that my teacher gave me the recipe once, or gave my friend the recipe, but lost it, or it's not. I don't know. I don't have any excuses. I lost it, or she lost it. Someone lost it. We made 100 batches of those things, and that's not like small batches like this. It's like the big old 40. Sam! It's a big old 40-quart mixers and stuff. We both had the recipes. Yeah, I'm sure she gave it to both of us. I figured. Best cookies are the cookies my mom makes. But does she make these cookies, Skull? Hi guys! Have you been around this whole time and you haven't said hi? Or you just got here? Either way, hello. Next time we go, we should ask her for the recipe. The old recipe, because I know they changed it and then they were crap. They were healthier, but they were crap. See? So, there's a lot in there. It's kind of hard to get in between. So I got my little trusty bowl and I'm gonna put just a little bit in there over top. That way, even if I kind of touch them a little, they're not gonna get stuck all over my fingers and make an even bigger mess. Like, I mean, you can obviously see my mess of powdered sugar, but like a wet towel will pick it up instantly. I've been lurking for a while. Jeez. Hi then, friends. She has made crinkle cookies before. Also been lurking for a while. Cool. I wonder if Skull, if you've had any of my crinkle cookies. I'm pretty sure that Sam has. Making a huge mess. My God. There. I will try to make the chocolate crinkles. Ooh, fancy. Are you gonna make them with me right now? Because if you are, I can... well, not right now, obviously, because I'm doing this right now. But my next one, because I can slow down and wait for you. We can do it together. Or anyone else that's watching that wants to do it. Definitely not. I know I've given you cookies before. Because we've traded stuff. For Christmas. Oh, see, there's a little bit of ube on like my thumb right there, and it's that. Instead of this, it would be that all over. That would suck. Sam, we scooped a lot of cookies, didn't we? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Crap, they smell good. We did. To be fair, it was probably the best seller at the cafeteria. Yeah, for sure. Was it like $2 for those big ass cookies? Oh, they're so good. And like so freezable. I wonder if these would freeze well. See, now I'm just tossing it around because I'm having fun doing that. Damn it, it's got a big thing in it. That's what I get for messing around. Sorry, cookie. Put the gap on the bottom. Stay hidden. There's a lot of icing sugar in this. Nah. It's gonna clean it up, but... So, I could probably fit one more row of cookies, but I'm not going to because I know they get a little bit big. So, set these aside for now. Wonder if I've got another one. Yeah. I gotta get more pans. Put you here so that I don't keep throwing stuff on it. Oh, yeah, that's why I was... I was gonna say, I'm sure it's been 7 minutes now. So, nice. After 7 minutes, they're looking pretty good. Was it 10 minutes minimum? So let's do 3 more minutes. Oh yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube in the future, you don't have to wait the hours. You probably should. Well, let's see what they look like coming out of the oven. But... should I tell people to listen to the recipe or not? Some of my best things have been not following the recipe. Well, taking a recipe and just kind of messing around with it as I go. Oh, I have one more. Crap. See. So what I'm doing, I guess I should be explaining, is I'm pushing it against the side of the bowl just to make sure that it's as much as it's full. It's as full as it can be. And then I'm also aware that there's always going to be stuff in the middle there, so I always put a little bit extra, but that's because I'm kind of used to it. If you're not sure, just keep it level. Keep it nice and level. Kind of fun streaming late night. It's kind of fun streaming in general. I didn't think I'd like it. Also, oh crap! I don't have my rewards manager thing up. Um, 10 minutes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna poke at it. I'm gonna open the oven and just poke at one of them and see. 10 to 12 minutes. Let's do. Well, let's just do 1 more minute. Whoops. That was bound to happen. Oops. Maybe I'll stream one day if I ever find the motivation to do anything. Well, see, the best part about last night's stream is I really wasn't freaking doing anything other than playing Sims. I just happened to be on stream. And I really do talk to myself a lot. So it's fun not having to keep all those random thoughts that I have to myself. Because I say a lot of weird shit. And they narrate a lot of weird shit. And I make a lot of exclamations. Second touch should be good. Okay. Just rinse off my hands real quick. Let's get these out. So that was like 11 minutes. Check that out. And the big ugly camera, and then the small, nicer camera. I wish it would get the color better. When I can pick it up. When I can pick them up, I'll give you a nice close-up shot of the cookies. Okay, so 1 cookie out. Next cookie. Let's do 10 minutes for this one since there are more. I kind of wanna. So this one right here is looking a little sad, so I might give him somewhere. More icing sugar. You must crack. You must crack. Okay. 10 minutes. How many are you sending me? I don't know. How much are you paying me? I'll definitely make some next time I come because I'm sure I'm gonna be forced to. It really helps to have a little bit of the icing sugar on this side. So this recipe was supposed to make like 36 or so. I wonder if the ones, if the cookies I'm making are too small. I guess I could have made them bigger. Don't like big cookies. I usually can't finish them. Nowadays, anyway. Back then, forget about it. 6? I can probably get 6 more out of that. Okay. This is definitely premature, but I'm gonna get the cookies off of the tray just so I can reuse it. I'd wait, I don't know, at least 5 minutes before moving cookies and stuff. Preferably more, especially if it's like a softer cookie, because these are more cakey. These are more cakey than cookie. So they will hold their shape a little bit better. But I want to use the band. Oop, I about grabbed that with my hands. I said that's payment enough. Ah, that's true. That's true. You'll just have to wait till I come visit. Then I'll make you a lot of stuff. Make you a bunch of stuff. Do you like a bubble tea skull? I can't remember if we've ever got it together. Which is crazy, because I'm pretty sure we have multiple times. But I don't remember. You usually get a fruit slush, don't you? Wait, no. Your teeth. Mouth. Whatever it is that keeps you from enjoying the cold stuff. Yeah, slush with no bubble. Okay, there we go. I don't like the pearls. Boo! Boo! Neither does Sam. They're okay. Texture is very important to me and I'm not a fan. Texture is very important to me and I freaking love them. But I get it. I understand. I wouldn't go out of my way to get pearls though. I know, Sam. You like the cocoa jelly though, don't you? Sometimes, I think. Mo is down for some watermelon slush though. Ooh. Slushy anything sounds really nice right now. Oh yeah, I've got a protein shake! Yay! Roll it, get the excess off, drop it. Roll it, excess, drop it. The jelly's nice. I'm surprised I like the jelly. Which is strange, because I feel like if you'd like the jelly, then you might also like the pearls. But I guess the pearls are more slimy. Slimy. The jelly is more just like firm gel. Neither of those sound appetizing. I do with the... Toss them around. Icing sugar. Or... So close. That's not gonna be big enough. I don't have any more pans! Oh wait, yes I do. Yes! I'm like, did I set the timer for that? I like this music a little better. It's a little more upbeat. Still chill. Transfer that over. I can fit two. Nah. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Roll them. Get the excess off. Roll them. The excess off. Oop. And hopefully when you're getting the excess powdered sugar off of your cookies, they don't end up all on your counter like mine are. Or mine is? Mine be. Ouch. Since we're running low on the icing sugar, I'm gonna do 2 at a time. If only I had more somewhere inside my bowl. Making a mess is just part of it. That's just what we tell kids. You're doing it wrong. Doesn't really land as well. Just a little bit. It's a joke, by the way. I'm gonna be a horrible mom. I've always made the joke that that's what I tell myself. I feel that. I've always made the joke that if I had a kid that, like, you know, drew something and ran up to me like, Mommy, look what I drew. And you know, these things aren't usually the most legible, I guess. And I always just imagine myself standing there like, what am I looking at? The hell's this? Why would you make this? It's a lion. It's not a lion. Don't you have a phone? Go look it up. I'm gonna be an awful mother. That's a lie, because there was a little girl at the place I used to work at. She drew me a picture, and she gave it to me. It was so sweet. So I guess the 10 to 12 minutes is about right. Okay. See you. One more for this tray, but I still got a good amount left. Wish I could fit more at a time. You know what we do with extra dough? Giant cookie. Giant. Wish I could get it out of the actual thing. A little bit. Get in. So we're just gonna scrape all of the stuff that we can. Look how much is still left in this bowl, and it looked like I know that a lot of people will look at it, well, prior to scraping it, people would have looked at it and been like, oh, there's nothing left in there, let's just, you know, whatever. Look how much is left, just like... Three cookies? 2 cookies? Okay. So, we're gonna poke them again. Maybe 1 more minute. These ones a little... Actually, no. Not 1 more minute. These gloves are gonna be so dirty. Oh well. Batch number 2. Batch number 3. Let's just do 12 minutes and then we know that they're ready by then. I was gonna make a giant cookie, but there's enough here for a few of them. Exactly few. There's only 3 left in this one. I wonder if I can... No, I probably shouldn't. Unfortunately. Okay, that first batch must be at least somewhat cool enough to eat. Let's get this going. I don't know if I'm just paranoid, but I feel like when I have the oven light on, it changes the temperature. Or affects it anyway. Let's see, which one's the cutest one? Oh, that's cute. Ah, they're all cute. Alrighty friends, here is the Ube Crinkle Cookie. The purple's not really showing up on the screen. But anyway, that's what that looks like. And the crinkle is obviously the icing sugar that's on the outside that just kind of cracks as it's expanding a little bit. And as you can see now, they're pretty stiff cookies. Not stiff, because as soon as I open it up like this for you, oh yeah. It took a sec for the ube flavor to kick in, but holy crap. There it is. I can't decide if I want to bake them or not. They're like a little gooey. Maybe these ones I'll bake more. Let's see. 12 minutes. I kind of like that gooiness though. Holy crap, it's good. It tastes... Mild white chocolate is really how I would describe it. This is really good. I'm glad I made this. Maybe I'll make some Ube Crinkles for Christmas. For all the Filipino ladies that live here in town. You know, before moving to small town Idaho. I was so cocky about everything. I didn't think that the food here would be good. I didn't think that people would be nice. Everyone's nice. And the food is really good because it's not like not mass produced per se, but you know, in Vancouver, I'm sure the average restaurant would get, you know, so many patrons a day, whereas here, getting that many patrons might, you know, might count as a busy day. But yeah, I thought I'd be the only Asian here, much less Filipino. Nope. There's dozens. There's dozens of us. I'm totally in that in-between though of, well, you know, I'm not quite anything. People here will always tease me about being Canadian. People, my family and friends back in Canada will make fun of me for being American. And I don't quite fit in with the Filipinos because I can't really speak the language, and I mean, they speak the language. and I mean, that's not like a sad thing or whatever, it's just a thing that it's like, yeah. Asians are everywhere if you look hard enough, yeah. I wonder if you've ever been anywhere. Well, probably. I wonder what percentage Vancouver has of Asians versus any other one, and then what other places, what their percentages are. And if Vancouver is like the highest percentage of Asians to every other race or something. I know... No, not no. I think the last time that I read or heard anything about that, Indians, I think, technically were like the highest population of... like Indians. Not natives. Highest percentage of people around there. Here Vancouver has a buttload of Asians. Yeah, like if you're white in Vancouver, you are literally the minority. The minority. See, now I want to try these ones. This pouch. It's not going to work because it's still quite warm. Okay. Transfer these cookies off. Oh shit, I just got a vape. What? Vaporeon! Damn. And then don't you have Umbreon too? Or no, I don't think you got it. Unless you got it last night or something. Excuse me. Ooh, that was good. I have to... I don't actually know who all is watching, but I hope that it's the right people, like my regulars and my friends that have been around. I hope that you guys understand how fun this has been for me and how much this is like changing the way I cook and bake, because I mean, I do this and I'm able to do it, but would I really do this if I wasn't streaming or if I didn't have people, that I wanted to, I want to say teach, because I hope that the stuff I'm doing is helping, but I don't know that I'm good enough to actually really teach people. But I'm very not adventurous with food, so the fact that I have to think of like cool things for you guys to watch and tune into and stuff, it's forcing me to expand my horizons, and I really appreciate it. So, thank you guys. Owie! It's not hot enough yet. I would like to do, like, a giveaway. And yes, I do learn from watching you bake. Oh, I hope so! I'd like to do a giveaway if I can make it to the 100 followers, but I don't know what kind of things people do. Or what I could give away, what people would be interested in that obviously has something to do with like the stream. Oh, so did I mess up? Adjust something on Streamlabs. I think I messed up. Oops. Okay, that's gonna blank out for a second. Followers. What kind of giveaways would you guys kind of like to see, or what do you think would be cool? I wish it were I wish it wasn't so expensive to like send stuff out, or else that'd probably be the best, right? To send out some of like my actual baked goodies and stuff, but it's so expensive. I was happy to do it when I last sent them out, but I mean, it doesn't mean it was, a smart move, a financially smart move. It would be cool to win some of your cooking giveaways. But we all know food is bad. Hey. Food is bad. Could do cake pop giveaways. I'll have to check the legality of that, because as long as it's not something that you're purchasing from me, I don't believe that I have to, I knew, see, that's why I was saying it. I knew somebody would come at me with that. That's not what I'm saying. But when you spend, like, $15 on ingredients, and then $15 for shipping per person. I had like 6 people to send it to, so to send cookies to, so you do the math. I love you, but not that much. I'll show you my love when I'm closer. Then I'll shower you with stuff that you can't possibly like finish or eat. Ooh, Greg, I don't think we went to that ramen place together that my brother showed me. Ooh, it was very yummy. It was very, very good. Okay. Gonna do some dishes, so I'm sorry for the water. Get ready for the chocolate crinkle cookies once I finish all this junk. I don't think I need to wash this one. That one. Wash that one. So it's just sugar in that other one. I want to do a road trip. I really, really want to do a road trip. I have so many people that I want to like visit, and there's a lot of people I want to meet for the first time. And flying's totally not. First of all, not very affordable when, you know, you're not a millionaire yet. Ha. I'll read your junk later. Later, I say. Or actually, I'm gonna read it now. Keep the combo going. Man, I didn't think Pokemeow would be so addictive. Okay, wait, hang on. Well, I bought a $15 album and shipping cost $30. Ugh! Yeah. Feels unloved, man. I don't think we've done ramen together. Normally it's pasta. We've never done ramen together? Hello, Zach! What's up? We've never done ramen together? It has always been pasta, hasn't it? Well, because usually where we meet up is right there. Okay, well, I'll have to take you to this place. Wait, do you really feel unloved? I don't want you to feel unloved. I'm just cheap. Nothing, lol. Cool. Hope your weekend's going well. So question, when I buy this Master Ball, what happens? I don't know, you buy it for yourself, but I needed some way for somebody to spend points in order to buy a title. I didn't want to put in another bot just for the currency, so that way you don't have to do like some over here, that you can all just do all in Pokemeow. So if you've bought that Master Ball, I'm gonna have to look at Discord later. If you bought that Master Ball, I will give you your rank, but I need proof that you bought it. The only other place we bought is that 50s burger place. That was a good place. Have they closed that? I feel like that's something they would do. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's still open? Okay, cool. No, I'm bringing you to ramen. It was really good. Did I not time these? I have no idea. This is why we poke the cookies, people. Okay, so I didn't set the timer. Actually, pretty good. I either didn't set the timer or paused it and then forgot about it, which I do often. But they honestly look perfect to me. Perfect to me. do the... I'm gonna fit all of them. Dang. Actually, I wonder if I could just... So if you're gonna do what I just did, don't... because all your heat escapes from the oven, messes stuff up. But I don't care, I'm a rebel. Okay. They should have closed like 20 years ago. It always looks abandoned. I never even knew that it was open. I always thought it was just like a landmark or something. I sent you proof. You want it that badly, huh? Okay. Okay. 5,000 remaining. Okay, since I'm waiting anyway. What title you want, friend? Or rank, I guess. Roll? Whatever the fuck. To be fair, I took a screenshot too for him. I believe you. I just... everyone's fair here. How mean should I be? 1 mil every time you want to change your name or your rank. You gotta buy a Master Ball every time. No. There you go. Good job. See, it only took a day. Now I don't feel as bad. I was like, oh, maybe that's too big of a thing, and you know. Nah. You're not babies. None of yous is babies. It'd be different if I could, like, look at the histories, but I can't, and I mean, that channel gets spammed so fast. I'm sure next time I go back on it, it'll be like 500 plus messages. By the way, we are talking about a Pokemon, a Discord bot for Pokemon called Pokemeow. And it's just a Discord game that you can play. Catch Pokemon, collect Pokemon, you can trade them. You can battle, can't you? Can you battle other people? I thought, Sam, we were looking at something last time and was like, oh, you know, you can't. Not implemented yet. I grinded hard, lol. Yeah, apparently. What did you have this morning when I asked you? 60k? Jesus, that was only like a few hours ago. You wanted that really bad. Battle is not yet implemented. You can make a team. Yeah, so right now it's just collecting, I guess. But they will be battling in the future. Now, okay. Da-da-da. You got rid of old Discord and made new one. Yeah. There were some people that I didn't have the heart to kick. So I ran away instead. I was gonna ask you, Zach, because I don't know American geography very well, are you being affected by that Sahara storm stuff? The dust cloud that's supposedly coming from across the Atlantic? I'm just curious how far it's reaching. Because somebody who now lives in Texas says that they get that like every year. But I don't know if the news is just being, you know, newsy. and like overblowing it. Just to more fear, you know. I don't know. Let me look. I feel like you'd know, because it's supposed to like block out like a good amount of like the sunlight and all that stuff. Finish washing at least this guy. No answered. Wait, Zach, does that mean that you never noticed that my server was gone? Which, if that's the case, that's good, because then that means that, you know, it didn't really matter. Server was dead AF anyway. Oh no, now I gotta scroll up. Da 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 da. Battle's not okay, so oh shame. You got rid of okay, now I'm caught up. Let me look. Did you hear about the plague of locusts in India? Saw a video and was just like, nope. Well, apparently that's another thing too that happens every year. Oh, you know, every year the locusts, da da da. But is it that it's worse off this year? You know what I mean? It's like how the yeah, everything's just worse this year. Whether it's truly worse or manufacturedly worse. That's right, lol. I went looking and I'm like, where's the Martha icon? Lol. I don't look at Kevin's very often either. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of Discord servers actually, especially when like Kevin's is almost public. Not really public, but you know, he advertises it, and I had to mute it because sometimes it happens in most servers, I'm sure, but once in a while it'll just get like some people talking, get into a good conversation, and then you wake up to like 8,000 messages. Saw the server gone like day one, but knew about the second server, so I just assumed. Hee. It looks like it might reach far enough north to get to my area. Cicada. They have broods or whatever. Broods. A brood of cicada. Cicada? It's stuff like that that makes me glad I live where I do. I only have to worry about the eventual earthquake that will destroy everything. What? Cali, LMAO. Vancouver, BC. Yup. 17-year brood or something. Jeez. So like for 17 years, they're... Is it brood like brood war? Like friggin' StarCraft? The locusts. What was I? Looks like it might reach far enough north to get to my area. That's gotta be so far then, because it's like blowing way across the Atlantic, and like, man, that's cool. No, not cool, scary. But it is cool that stuff like that happens. I didn't know that that happens. Yeah, the bugs might not do anything for a while. They will be underground growing. Ugh! Ew, growing as in like growing bigger. Like developing. Damn you, stop developing. Okay, this one I need to crack it open. So I should have listened to myself. I was gonna do that first batch a little bit more. They are a little bit undercooked. Not these ones. These ones are better cooked. That's why. That's why I know. But those first ones I opened up, just slightly undercooked. These are better. They're both delicious. The other one was kind of like eating ube halaya, whatever. It was kind of like eating the actual like the ube pudding. But this is like eating a crinkle cookie. I like that. But I like them baked all the way. I want to test the second one. So me forgetting about them was actually a blessing. Okay, let's do it a little bit more. I have to try one more cookie for good measure, you guys. Okay. So, not too bad. You can kind of tell because they're still a little flat. That means that when I took them out of the oven, they weren't quite done setting. So they couldn't hold their shape, so they kind of flattened up a little bit. But they're obviously still edible, and they're still freaking good. I actually prefer the slightly undercooked one. It really is like eating like the ube pudding. That's delicious. I'm pretty pumped right now. That's awesome. But if there's a lot of construction in the area, it might disturb the growth of the bugs. Ugh, bugs are so gross. Yeah, they'll only live like 2 weeks after they come out. Maybe even less. Bugs are so gross. And then like fruit flies live for like 12 hours or something, and then house flies live for like 24 hours. And the cleanup of dead bugs. Bird food lol. Gengar #1, huh? I know somebody in this chat that would agree with you. People like to collect the skins. Ugh! That's what they do in anime, right? Those bugs that go wee 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 wee. They sound exactly like that. It's the same bug, lol. Also, hello, Valentre. How fancy do we want to get with your name? Valentra. Welcome. I've already finished my ube, and I'm about to start the chocolates. My half-eaten cookies. Ooh, I can show. So, this is how you can tell at a glance that something is like slightly underbaked. Better. Maybe the... Oh no, it's not really showing. Stand back? No, can't really show it. Or wait. I forgot this is mirrored. No, it's not showing well enough. Sorry. Gengar cookies. That's awesome. Is that why you sent those emotes? Oh my god, I can call them Gengar cookies. Wait, but then Nintendo would sue me. You guys, these are so good. I've mailed Crinkle Cookies before actually, so I mean... Maybe I'll mail stuff to my Vancouver friends. Maybe. Pay for the shipping! No. Just joking. I wonder if there's a way for me to cheapen. To make it cheaper. I was like, shit, why is there only 11? Hey. One more minute. Got a nice color. Yeah. I really do like the color. It's interesting because the recipe called for more food coloring if I wanted, but I didn't. Just pronounce it differently. Gengar. There's that Genjar. GIF and GIF. Anyone who says GIF, get out. The best explanation or whatever justification, reasoning for pronouncing it, or rebuttal, sorry, for pronouncing it, GIF is, you know, because it's graphics interchange or whatever format, right? Graphics. Not giraffics. Giraffics part. Giraffics. Can't even speak. No, I still need the oven. These are so pretty. Maybe if I make brighter. I just want to try and show you guys again. The crinkles. They're so beautiful. Aren't they so cool? And no crinkle cookie will ever be the same. I don't know if you guys can actually see the purpleness of it, but I really hope so. Purple. It's really cool. But the creator said so. What? Some of them have splits that look like Gengar smells. That's cool. I wish I had eyeballs. They have like those sprinkles that you could, not sprinkles, I guess so. Cupcake toppers that have like the little eyeballs and stuff. Also, Zach, you're welcome to join the Discord. There's a, you can either type in !Discord or there's a link on the bottom. Yeah, anyone's welcome to join. I did not want to have to go through. Yeah. Everything. Yeah, I found it down below. Woo! Cool. I will get you set up and stuff when I can. I'm glad that you can see the purple of it. 'Cause on my stupid little laptop, it just looks dark. I assume my husband's up. Alright. That only took an hour to clean up. But now is the chocolate crinkle cookies. Have a cup of... See, I don't have the weights for this one, so unfortunately... I like this channel. I thought about, or I used my noggin and I searched for non-copyright music on YouTube, and apparently that's a big ol' thing. Cocoa powder. Oh no, that was the wrong one. If it was anything else, damn it. And it's wrong because it's just too big for what's in there. Dang it. Cup of sugar. Squirter. So that's 1 cup. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, there's a lot of non-copyright music on YouTube. Yeah. I found that out today. That's what I just said, guys. You can also typically play video game music as well. Cool. I try to find ones that are like streaming so that I don't have to worry about it, or if they have a long enough playlist. Ugh. Okay. 1/4 cup veggie oil. A little tiny bit extra because it gets stuck in this stupid thing. 1/4. 2 eggs. Oop. 2 teaspoons vanilla. I'll throw that in the oil. I got me some higher quality vanilla, so I'm gonna measure it because it's a lot stronger. Oh shit, shiny Heatran! Oh god, did you get it? One streamer I watch plays Persona music on his channel most of the time. Sweet. But... I guess so. I could play FF10 soundtrack. Oops. Sorry, guys. 2 teaspoons vanilla. 1 1/4 flour, or 1 1/4 cup flour. This is a third. Yep. 2. Now, I'm adjusting it because I know my humidity and stuff here. So I'm doing 1 1/3 rather than what the recipe says. So if you're following this in the future on YouTube, follow the recipe. Don't follow me. Yeah, it's a legendary, so I use Master Ball. LOL! Congrats. Good job on the first legendary. Way to just get everything that you want. 1 1/3 cup of that. Baking powder and salt. So I need a teaspoon of baking powder. Lol, FF14, get the Lahi song. Now, see, I've been away from 14 for a long time, so I don't know if I know that song. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I've tried to go back. Oh, I just threw my salt into my flour. Salt and baking powder into my flour. I should have waited, but I just went ahead and did that. icing sugar. That's what these two was for. Da-da-da. I've seen like over 350 Pokemon and that's my first legendary. Well, good thing you even got a legendary in the first place. Damn. It's like, oh man, I only ran into one legendary. Bunny girl villager. Yeah, so I don't know. I tried to make a bunny girl, but nope. PJ found his on his first 30th. Yeah, that's true. PJ's super lucky though. Oh, I haven't been back since the expansion dropped. Oh, I didn't know that. Have you been playing WoW then? Salt, icing sugar. All that. Cool. We've got all our ingredients together. We can start. This down. I wonder if that's gonna be better lighting. I hope so. Okay, so we're gonna combine cocoa powder, the sugar, and the veggie oil. So basically the same as before. Guess it's the same cookie. Excuse me. I used the big one. I'm super pumped for Shadowlands to come out. And the more that I just like dink around and just stream and play like normal as if I weren't streaming, the more I think I'm gonna enjoy it. Was FF11 for a while, then Classic WoW when it came out. I don't know if I could play retail. Well, I'm hoping that Shadowlands, because it's supposed to be... Oops. So get that going. I'm hoping that because Shadowlands is supposed to revamp everything, it'll be a different game to come back, or to go to, or to play, or whatever, to experience. Oh, they're so beautiful. Okay. So once it starts going, make sure you scrape down the sides. And we're supposed to add the cocoa as well, so let's just go ahead and do that. This one seems to be a little easier to cream, and we won't be able to tell if it's fluffy. Because like in Shadowlands, the new level cap will be 60. 1 to 50 will be like every expansion prior to Shadowlands, and then 50 to 60 will be... And I think they're taking away the level restrictions on the zones, so you can pretty much level 1 to 50 anywhere. As far as I know. I could be wrong, so please don't quote me. But I hope so, because that's what I'm completely super like excited for. I want to start a new character. I've got an addiction to starting new characters in WoW. Instead of just like working on any endgame stuff. I saw that. I got my old 70 shaman back, but I think my account was hacked back when I wasn't playing since my druid is long on. Oh shit, that sucks. Make a new character. I need to stop myself from eating more of those cookies. The upside to the chocolate crinkle cookies is that I'm not really that fond of chocolate in general, so they're easy to resist. But shit, I like those Ube ones. Okay, I can't tell. Well, last time we left it for quite a while, at least a few minutes. So maybe... Ooh, also Friends of Mineral Town. This song that just came on is reminding me of it for some reason. Let's go work on our farm! Let's save Grandpa's farm! Oh! I'm so sorry. Girly Girl 1015. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry I missed it. I don't know why the notifications aren't very loud. Thanks for the follow. That right there for now. Oh, better ingest something that's not carbs. This is also carbs, but at least it has protein. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that other paddle attachment. So there's an attachment for $30. $30. That's like this, but it has like silicone all the way around. And it scrapes the bowl as you're mixing, so this one technically came with one, but it was stupid. Wonder if it's here, I'll show you. Yes. This is the one that my mixer came with. And you'd think it would be obvious that it wouldn't work, but I tried it one day thinking, oh look, it'll scrape everything off the sides. It's also not gonna mix anything else because there's nothing in here. So it was literally just like, just the outside. It scraped the bowl, so it did that, it just didn't do anything else. Okay. Add egg. One at a time. And get it mixed in a little bit first. Just a little. There we go. Ah, it's coming together. Good. Egg number 2. Oops. Crap. I missed. Eggshell down. Somewhere. Oh, there. I've heard it's better to crack eggs on a flat surface. What? That's weird and I don't like it. Who's the baker here, Skull? Just joking. I'm sorry. I'll have to try that next. I'm just gonna work it just a little bit more. I feel like I'm missing liquid in this. Nope. Oh, it's because I increased my flair. Okay, so while that's going, I'm gonna get these off since I broke you. Oh god. That's a lot of cookies. I don't know if you guys can see it over here. Oh. Cookies. Then I'm gonna eat all by myself unless my husband ends up liking these. It's a long thing to read. Give me one sec. When you crack the egg on a flat surface like a countertop, the membrane remains intact and will help hold the small shell pieces when you break the shell open and let the egg fall into your bowl. Kinda want to crack some eggs now just to try it. Stir this up a little. These are really good. They're really, really good. Maybe I should give some to the Filipino ladies around town. I know which batch is which. Have you guys ever seen in movies and stuff where, like, your friendly neighbors give you, like, vegetables and give you just random stuff just because they have extra stuff? They want to give it to somebody and you're their neighbor so that, you know, you happen to get it. That happens in real life, you know. I had no idea. Just add it a little slowly. Just let it mix in a little tiny bit and then just get a little bit more and then the rest of it in. In a small town, maybe. Yeah, for sure. Definitely wouldn't happen in Vancouver or anything. But it's really cool. Like, there's a lady that I do yoga with in the morning, and she brought cherries. She brought cherries the other morning just to share with me. They went cherry picking over the weekend, and small towns are awesome! Should I do water or oil? I may have added a little too much. I should have just added a word or... So I'm adding just a little bit of water because it's not the consistency I want it to be. It's really hard and firm rather than sticky. Enjoy that. My Filipino coworkers do that so often, like almost every day, and I feel bad because I don't have anything for them. Yeah, I will say Filipinos are very much into the here. Take it, take it, take it, take it. Because I'm the same way. I need friends. I wish I had friends that live close by. That I could just like, hey, I was baking today and I made like 3 dozen cupcakes. Do you want any? Excuse me. Sorry, friends. Wrong pipe. Whew. You and your mom used to do it every time I came over to your house, so I'm kind of used to it. Me? Me too? I know my mom did it. I didn't think I was already doing it. I need to stop not listening to myself. La, la, la. Still a little surprising though. You aren't super into it, but you're like, okay, go have some more. I just want to make sure you've eaten. And that you've had enough. I also know you, Sam, and that, you know, maybe if you're not quite satisfied yet, but you want a little bit more, you'd be too shy. So I'd have to be like, Sam, just go. This looks like it's gonna be a bigger pain in the butt than the other stuff, but we're gonna do it. Now, I'm gonna reuse the pans, but I'm just going to excuse me. Flip over the parchment paper. Kind of clean. Excuse me. Ooh. Maybe those cookies aren't agreeing with my decision not to eat anymore. Ugh. So same as with the Ube Crinkles, we're gonna scoop them out. If you have an ice cream scoop like me, you can scoop it, press it against the side, scoop it right into your little bowl. This dough is much stiffer. Oh, so sweet of you. I like eating. I want to make sure everyone else eats. I'm just a fatty at heart and I want to make everyone fat. Ooh, right. So again, we rolling out the cookies. Make a little cup with your hand, with both hands. Put them in one roll. And if you want to get some excess off, just kind of flip them between your hands. And it should be perfect. I'm very thankful I have this recipe. I'm fat enough, thanks. You can make me fat with your cooking. I knew I could count on somebody. Now you just need to come a little bit closer. Just a little bit. I'm trying to think if I can, like... I don't know, every day. Man, I'm actually very much enjoying streaming, so I keep thinking of things I can do. Because, like, I could just stream myself making crappy dinner, not so much like, you know, ooh, educational, whatever. Kind of like last night where we're just hanging around, doing that thing. That was fun. I need to make other people fat so I don't make myself fat. Also, this was my personal preference. I'm sure that if you're just baking for yourself and your family, it doesn't really matter. But the icing sugar from the Ube Crinkles earlier, I didn't save it, and that's not what I'm using right now. I'm using fresh icing sugar, just so that there's no cross-contamination. Can somebody be allergic to Ube? I don't know, but it's better. That's why I have all those little measuring things too, so I can just use one for each thing. If everyone else is bigger than you, that makes you the skinny person. Yes! It's the best logic ever! It's the bell curve, right? Bell curve. So like that. So if everyone's average, me being average is average. But if well, I guess the other way, I was gonna say this way. If everyone goes that way, my average is amazing. Allow me to be mediocre and yet better than you. I'm joking, obviously. You're all better than me. I love all of you. I feel so sappy today, but also fiery. I got mad earlier today. You know what happens when I get mad? I cry. What do you do with all the extra stream baked goods? So I try... my husband's in a band, so I try to make him take it with him to his band members. And I'm probably gonna pawn off some of these to them. And not my Ube cookies though. Also, hi Kuya, and hi Stupid. Thanks for joining! Oops, I forgot about my last one. Kuya, the Ube Crinkle cookies are so good. This recipe is good. I'm late, but I made it finally. Thank you! You didn't have to, like, stress out or anything like that. I appreciate you coming to hang out at all. I honestly can't see them liking it as much as chocolate. I don't think they will. I don't know that they would... not appreciate. That's not the right word. I don't know that they would understand it. I might pack some up and give some to, like, some of the Filipino ladies. That makes sense. Okay, throw these guys in there. Let's start. The Ube one's baked in, like, maybe 13, 14 minutes all the way through, so maybe the chocolate will be about the same, but we'll just do 10 minutes because last time 8 minutes was way too short. Da 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 da. Awesome, I'm definitely gonna try it out for sure. Cool. And then just so you know, because I happened to order 2 because I'm again, fatty at heart, but this recipe that I made that made that many cookies needs 2 jars. And then yeah, so this was 2 jars of ube jam anyway. Could probably get away with just doing 1 and just having the recipe. Unless you got peeps you want to give it to. Da, 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 da. I try to make it when I can. Sometimes I don't have the ability to type in chat, but I'm usually lurking. All good. I honestly appreciate that you're even watching at all, so I mean, lurk, chat, whatever. I appreciate it. I'll make a note of that. Cool. Yeah, I happened to lose to my inner fatness and like I better order 2 things so I can make them another time. How's the texture for Ube Crinkles, or are they still cooling? So, okay, so I did something interesting accidentally. Actually, this is just icing sugar. So, what if that's one of the, yeah. It's hard to see. The texture is pretty much the same as like a normal crinkle cookie. Actually, you can kind of see how this one's more like dense, I guess. But what happened was these ones are slightly underbaked. And I mean, it'd be easier to see if you could actually look at it. Like the dough still looks a little wet. And this one actually looks like cooked dough. But I think I actually really like this one because it's like eating ube. It's got the texture of like just when you take a spoonful of the ube pudding or... Okay, wait. How do you say it? Ube halaya? Or halaya? I feel like it's halaya. Halayang ube. Something like that. But it's slightly undercooked. Tastes like I'm just taking bites of like spoonfuls of the ube pudding. It's really good. And you said it right. Cool. That's gangster. Yeah. I should have posted that gif of I think it was Snoop Dogg talking to, or Ice-T talking to, I don't remember, Martha Stewart. And was like, Martha, we know you a gangsta. Now that's not to say that the ones that are like cooked all the way through or baked all the way through are worse in any way. I just having that little bit of like the, not really the most appetizing word to use, the mushiness of it. Yummy. Mushy. Oh, this is gonna be fun to scrape out. Snoop and Martha Stewart had some kind of cooking show together. It was something. Yeah. Did you have to adjust the liquid ingredients slightly? Because I can imagine ube jam adding extra moistness to it already. So there aren't really any liquid ingredients other than the oil, which you basically just use to cream right in the beginning. But it's particularly humid here today, so I had to add a little bit of extra flour, honestly. And that gave them a better texture. I don't know. I think they would have been way too wet if I had kept the flour as the recipe called it. I think, what did I do? So it called for 250 grams of sugar and I did 275. But it's humid here today, so I don't know that you should take note of that. And like in Vancouver, it never mattered because it was always humid. But here, there are like humid days and there's like dry days. And I really didn't know that it would make that much of a difference. I always read recipes online like, oh, I had to adjust for humidity. I'm like, humidity and elevation. And I'm like, whatever, losers. Who's the loser now? Me. So cocky as a kid, I swear. Yeah. Apparently I wasn't too bad, because I got long-term friends here. Right? Right? Comfort me. Lie to me. Oh, okay, I live in a dry climate, so it may be the opposite for me. Yeah. Yeah, you might just... Yeah, and then, I mean, if you're in Cali, you're probably going to be way lower elevation. I'm about 3,000 feet. Meters. No. 3,000 feet. 1,500 meters. Something like that. Or like 1,800. But yeah, let's see. I didn't know recipes had to be just a humidity. So crazy. Yeah, I never believed them. I'm like, whatever. I've never had to do it. It's interesting interacting. Not necessarily interacting and not necessarily kids, but coming across like middle teen age kids. All I can think is like, was I like that? Was I really like that? There was some random dude in one of my Discord servers that was like, man, I'm 22 and when am I gonna be, and people keep calling me a kid, or like, when am I gonna be considered an adult? And I'm like, you're 22, so technically in the US, you've been adult for 1 year, and you're like, oh man, when are they gonna call me an adult? Dude, you've been at it for like 2 seconds. And I didn't respond the way I wanted to him, but I wanted to be like, probably when you stop asking. What? Why don't you look at me like I'm a grown-up? I guess I'm just not that dedicated to baking. Yeah. It's not something that would be fun for people who don't enjoy it, honestly. Damn, I need that emoji. Which one? I didn't see. What size scoop are you rocking, by the way? I don't know that it has a stupid size on it. Measure the... It's about a tablespoon. Tablespoon of volume. So... I don't know what that would be. I want to get like a set of the... Oh shit, did I set a timer? Of course I did. Ha! Lost my train of thought. Oops. Da-da-da. And I'm 30 and I still don't feel like an adult most of the time. That's what I mean, right? Like, I'm 30 and I only turned 30 like last... What the heck month is it? Last month. And I'm like, holy crap, I don't know anything. You know, I'm 30 and I feel like just now, just with like starting the baking and the streaming and all that, just now I feel like I'm truly starting to come into like my adulthood or whatever. I can't imagine like being 22 and being like, man, why don't people think I'm an adult yet? Because I feel I was never that kind of person. I was never in a rush to grow up. Mostly because I didn't want to do anything. Let's see, the side-eye thing. Oh, no. I might end up having to make my own side-eye meme emote. Usually 2 ounces if you're using a standard scoop. I don't know if the camera is just playing tricks on me, so I'm kind of assuming they're bigger for some odd reason. That's what I was thinking, because the Crinkle Cookies were supposed to make about 36. The second batch was supposed to make about 36, but it didn't. But I made like 42? 45? King Russell the Great! Hi Martha, how you doing, motherfucker? How are you? What? Do I know you? If I do, that's cool. If I don't, that's cool. 2 ounces. I have a different scoop. See, no, these are bigger. Oops. These are way bigger. Kind of hard to see the other one. Yeah, scoops are stupid. I want to get those. I would like to get those color-coded ones that I'm sure that you used in school too, but they also break very easily. Whoa, that's awesome. Maybe because of the extra ube. Oh, that's true. Because there's an extra, like, almost kilo of, not almost, but half a kilo, I guess, of ube. Let's see. No. No, what? No, I don't know you. Oh! I saw that and then I got confused because you called me MFer. I'm supposed to not swear. It's mother lover in this channel. King Russell the Great, thank you for the follow. I feel like I didn't say that. Hey, these ones stayed like fat and tall. So that was 12 minutes. Let's do 2 more minutes. Like the stupid scoops, once they slip out of that stupid little thing that they travel, like gear grinder, whatever thing, they're done skis. Such a waste of icing sugar. Crap. What am I making? And I don't have any more cookies to scoop them. This is a cool song. Just to finish. All right. That felt like a really short stream, but it's been almost a few hours. My huge. I need ideas for more streams. I've got an idea for next stream. I just have to sit down and actually think about it. Welp's gotta look for a bit. Need to check on barbecue in this marker. Oh, so lucky! Have a good night. I'm gonna be getting off here in a few minutes, or 20 minutes or so anyway. Have a good night and thank you for popping in and lurking and chatting and everything. I really do appreciate it. You never have to worry about if you're here or not. Make bread. Fresh bread is the best. Ooh, I could make bread. pen! I need a pen! Before it drops out of my brain. There are many types you could make. There sure are. I haven't made bread in a long time. I better make one before I try to do it on stream. Or make one for the first time in years on stream and make a fool of myself. Both sound okay, I guess. Melon bun! Melon bun! I forgot what the pun for the melon bun was. I could start doing things from Yakitate, Japan. Love that. Literally, I'm not even joking. Like, to the literal sense of the word literally, that is the anime, the show, the thing in my life that made me, like, you know what? I'm gonna be a freaking baker. That is so cool. It's one of my favorite animes of all time. Yes! This is so... Yes! I kind of want to watch it now. Maybe I'll do like a... People do not movie streams. Video streams or whatever. I could do that. That'd be so cool. Ooh, mango! I've watched it at least 4 times fully. I would like to say I've watched it twice fully. I wonder if it's on anything or if I have to go find and download it somewhere. I mean, purchase it legally. Okay, cookies. Come on out. Okay. If you guys are cool with it, I'll just hang out with you till the last cookies get done. It'll be like coffee with Martha after the stream. Or whatever. Can probably find it on Crunchyroll. Yeah! I have a subscription, or my husband does, and I can mooch off of him, so cool. God, I love that anime so much. Literally, like, seriously made me want to become a baker for the rest of my life. I love that anime. It's like, if you liked if you like Food Wars, anybody who watches anime out there, if you like Food Wars, and especially if you really love Food Wars and like all that stuff, Yakitate Japan is where it started. Like stuff like that. That whole like, you know, you don't need like the best high-end ingredients, and like you don't need all these crazy, you know, crazy things to make these amazing baked goods or dishes. You just need, you know, the knowledge, the passion. Oh god! Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yakitate Japan is where it started. It's way better than Food Wars. Food Wars is like the clone of it. It's like the clone that and I say this with love. It's the clone of it that like weebs, perverted weebs made. Like they're like, hey, let's make Yakitate Japan, but let's make it perverted somehow. How should we do it? Again, I say that with love because I love both of those series, but Yakitate Japan is way better. I mean, the clothes fly off a lot. Just a little bit light. So, next stream, now that Skull has said something about bread. Hang on a minute. This weekend is the 4th. Am I gonna be busy? I've got cakes. I've got a bunch of cakes I want to make that weekend. I don't know if I'm gonna do my idea on that day, or maybe not the combined idea. I guess it wouldn't be any different than a normal day. Anyway, after Skull mentioned making bread, I had already had an idea in the back of my mind that I wanted to do, like, not necessarily a series, but I mean, eventually I would probably like to start recording actual videos and not while I'm live with you guys, so that people who are truly trying to follow, you know, don't have to wade through all the crap. But anyway, I've been thinking of doing, like, I don't know, it sounds stupid every time I try to say it out loud, but like impress your date type of stuff. Like, you can't cook for shit, or you have very little knowledge of cooking, but you got a date coming and you want to impress her with like a steak dinner, or him, the steak dinner, or like something cool that looks impressive, but you know, that you could whip together pretty easily. The reason I say steak dinner is because that was the first thing I thought. And now that bread has been mentioned, my favorite thing that we made in baking school was dinner rolls. Just simple little dinner rolls. And having them fresh with just a little bit of butter on it, holy shit. Like, holy shit. Like, if there's bread that you like from the market, from the store or anything like that, and you're like, oh my god, I love this bread, it's so good. No, it's not. Fresh bread is good. So, I'll have to think about it. If I've got the time to do something like that, because like the bread's gonna take a while, and I'll have to I'll think about this. In the meantime, if anyone has any other, like, excuse me, suggestions or anything that they want to see, I may have to start making a list of like the anime dishes that I can make, because as much as I agree that Yakitate Japan is better than Food Wars, it would be cool to do some stuff from Food Wars too. The first thing I want to make is the first roast that he makes, that he covers in like potatoes or whatever. No. Is that right? It's been a long time since I watched like the first part of that. But be cool. I should make a suggestion box. Suggestion channel? Suggestion channel. I do technically have a cake to finish, but I don't want to do it on stream. Just in case you people judge me. Judge me! Okay. Chocolate Crinkle Cookies. There we go. These ones you can actually see the color. The brown. The we're going to judge on stream or not. Damn. I can't escape. But, so you can see the crinkle. You can see like the icing sugars falling off into my hand and stuff. You can also kind of see that they're taller. They stayed like thicker. And I didn't even put them in the fridge, so I wonder if that's because I had probably a little too much flour. So there's the outside of our cookie. I chose a pretty ugly one. We're gonna break it. Boop. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Satisfying! See, this you can actually see the inside of it. That's awesome. You can see the cakiness. Oops, now I've got white on it. You can see the cakiness on the inside. You can tell I didn't underbake it. I don't even want to eat it because the ube will be better. That texture's off. It's like, even though it's cooked all the way, it's like super chewy. Maybe if it's cooler. Or, sorry, maybe once it cools more. I don't like it. I don't like what we did here, friends. It's probably my fault because I added too much extra flour. Well, that's too bad. Hopefully they... Hopefully they solidify a little bit more when they cool, because that did not feel good. It tastes like a brownie. Well, time to pawn those off. Yeah, those are gonna go with my husband to band. You guys, seriously, to those of you that have been here for any amount of time, but especially for Skull, Sam, Kevin, let me see. Someone else missing in my brain. I didn't know who it'd be. I want to call you out by name though. Oh yeah, Stupid, there we go. Stupid, Kevin, Sam, and Skull. I was like, where's Skull? I don't see him. Oh yeah, he's a mod. You guys being here so regularly, like... Wait, hang on, what? Fine, I won't get all sappy on you. No, I can't help it. But you guys being here so regularly has made this so fun. I think... No, I know for a fact that if I didn't have you guys backing me, pretty much every single time I stream, whether or not, like... Whether or not you guys know it, you're a huge part of this stream, so thank you. I love hanging out with you guys. And then last night, when we were playing Pokemon Sam, especially with you, Sam, it really did bring me back to... I don't want to cry on stream. It really did bring me back to high school. We were just messing around, making puffins and stirring up the puffins and shit. But because we haven't really had a game to play together for a long time, and then we got to do that, and then I was messing around on stream and stuff. You guys are awesome. I hope that it comes through how much I appreciate you guys being here. Regardless of if you're, I'm gonna cry. Regardless of if you guys are lurking or not. I always got carried away and overmixed the stupid puffins. Me too. It's fun to just go as fast as you can without, like, the splashing or whatever. Am I thinking of the right one? I think so, puffins. But, yeah. It's been really fun, and you guys are, like, over half of the reason. But now my cookies are done. Both types of cookies. Stupid! Yay! You can hear me. Cool. So yeah, both cookies are done. Let me do a side by side. Da-da-da! Come on. Why you gotta be like this? That way? That way. Oh, see, now you can see the purple when it's up against something that's not purple or dark like black. But that's the difference between the two on the inside. This one is This one is the ube one. This one's the chocolate one. And I mean, it's kind of hard to see the outside part of it, but like... Put it together. I wish I didn't just do that. Crap. All the heart emojis. You guys are so sweet. I love all of you guys. Ube Crinkle Cookies. Test. Must test. No, shut up. Interesting. That was very interesting. So I took a little bit of the Ube Crinkle, I took a little bit of the chocolate crinkle, I ate them together. It's like two of the same, very same similar flavor, kind of clashing. And then no, I actually really like them mixed. I like them, I like the ube better by itself, but I like the chocolate mixed with the ube. But what I was gonna say is that they taste so similar that they kind of converge together. And then that's it. You know? It kind of, like, as soon as you could taste the ube, it was just kind of like, ugh. Whereas if in just the ube, it, like... My husband's used to these weird descriptions I have of flavors, but... It was just flat. It took a second for the flavor to come in, and then it was just flat. Not bad flavor, but it was just flat. Hi Martha, do you think... Excuse me. Hey Martha, do you think you will make sugar cookies or snickerdoodles? Cinnamon ones? I love snickerdoodles. I know my husband does too. I could definitely make snickerdoodles. Oh! I chose snickerdoodles, but I could honestly do sugar cookies as well. I could do like cut out sugar cookies. Have you ever seen those ones that are like the icing and then they draw like characters or designs on it? My friend Sarah made me these Christmas tree ones and they were amazing. I wonder if I can find them real quick. December. I know for a fact I took a picture of them. Now this is my friend Sarah. She made these for me for Christmas. So that's what I mean about like the royal icing that you can make designs on and draw with and stuff, and then it dries smooth like that. You know, so I could do, because I tend to do 2 things in a day. I like my sugar cookies to have a 1:1 ratio of cookie to icing. There's cookies here that you'd really like then. We don't have any right now. They're called Loft House cookies. I wonder if we have them in Canada. They're very good. They're very addictive. It's not really... Come on! You can see it's about 1:1. But I could do that. I could definitely do snickerdoodles, sugar cookies, and then I don't even have to do the royal icing, but I can. I could do a whole whole stream on just the sugar cookies. They sell those kind of like save on and say, oh, okay. See, I never saw them before. Excuse me, before moving to the US. I do enjoy that style. Cool. Yeah, those cookies are supposed to be affordable. But you eat like 10 of them in one sitting, pretty easy. So King Russell, you suggested sugar cookies or snickerdoodles? Do you have a preference? Because if you do, I can push that to the top of my business calendar and stuff. Just joking. But I mean, I would. I was joking about the business calendar. Suggestion channel episode. So will you be getting someone to narrate next time on Martha the Baker? Sydney would. Sydney definitely would. He would probably enjoy that very much. He loves doing that. Next time on Martha the Baker. I obviously can't do it. And it hurts when I do it. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up and then kind of I have a cake to finish. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up, finish my cake, and then I might end up streaming later. Some gaming. Maybe, because that was fun. If nothing else, anyone who's in my Discord, I'll see you on the Flabby! I'm saying bye already! Anyone who's on my Discord, I'll see you guys in the Pokemeow. Anyone who wants to join us on Discord, please feel free. You can either type !Discord in the chat, or you can find the little thingy on the bottom. But I put in a new mod and new bot, and it's very fun. Flubby, check it out! It went well. It went very well. Hey, finally you can see the difference in the color. So you can see how at the top of this one, no, come back. The top of my Ube one is a little darker. The top half is a little bit darker than like the bottom half. That's how you can kind of tell at a glance that they're not like completely baked through. Taro, no, Ube. I started the whole episode with my information too. Here, let me get my notes for you. I put out the difference in the beginning, you guys. Why weren't you here like on the dot? Huh? On the dot. Come on. So Ube is also known as purple yam. So it's a sweet potato. More similar to a sweet potato. They're naturally sweeter than taro root. And according to my notes, they're very popular in the Philippines. Which I already knew. But taro is taro root. I'll ask for Ube bubble tea. I wonder why they don't have that, honestly. But yeah, taro comes from taro root. And I was trying to look up and understand the difference between... Okay, let me... A root... vegetable, so like a tuber, or a plant root vegetable or something. Like there's a difference between the type of root vegetable, the type of tuber. They're both tubers. They're both potato-y looking type things. Like ube would be more similar to like a sweet potato, whereas taro would be more similar to like a radish or a carrot in terms of how it grows. Tasty. The only time I've had ube was ube ice cream. I want ube ice cream. I don't have any more ube left. I can make fake ube ice cream because I've got the extract. That sucks. How's your day, Flubby? Aw, dang it. My husband left already. Guess I gotta eat all the cookies. Make some halo halo. Yeah. If you ship to Toronto, I'll grab some. Someday we'll go worldwide, friends. I need a licensed kitchen first. Not worldwide, nationwide. Worldwide. Somebody has already mentioned making halo halo, so that's on the to-do list, but it's so hard to find ingredients around here. It's so hard to find like Asian ingredients around here, so we have to make a trip into like the big cities and stuff. Or I could order online too, but if it's... Sometimes the stuff you order, the stuff you try to get online is like 10 times more expensive. So I can imagine it would be. Yeah, you saw. Hey, what not my house. My home is like. My home area. Okay, I gotta finish this cake. It shouldn't take me too long. Hopefully I have some time to just hang out and stream and chill or whatever. But thank you guys for hanging out. I had a lot of fun today. And even though my chocolate crinkle cookies didn't end up completely... Ah! Give treats to my pets. They're outside. Let me see. Oh Oh no, they're not outside. Thought my husband said that they were outside. Sounds like you gotta go outside to... Sam, what do you think was... Oh my damn. Hey, you guys are gonna see my mess of a house. There's Atlas. Atlas, come here. Deku. Good boys. Sit. Good boys. Oh, I wonder if... okay. Wonder if you guys can see. Okay, beg. Good boy. I don't know if you guys can actually see him begging. Oh well. Beg. Don't shake at me. Beg. Good boy. Gentle. Beg. Atlas has a really good beg. Beg. Except when he's being watched. Good boy. Gentle. That wasn't very gentle, but kind of drops it. Cute. Yeah. They're assholes, but we love them. They're as cute as they are annoying. Like the level is equivalent. Atlas gets really messy. Yes, Atlas is very gross. He gets all like slobbery and stuff. There's times where we'll be playing fetch, and for some reason he gets very slobbery when we're playing, and it'll just like be like hanging off his face, but then he'll run around, and then it'll like come up over his nose. It's so gross. And then Atlas always wants to put his face on you, so like if he's got slobber on his face, you're like, ugh. But okay, I gotta stop putzing around and messing around. I gotta finish this cake. I don't know 100% if I will stream or not, but you guys will know. Thank you guys for hanging out. Whether or not you were here for like 1 minute, like Flubby was, or if you were here for the whole time, like some of you was. I appreciate you either way. Have a good time. Have a good whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good night, Ska. Goodbye, my friends. Have fun making the cake. You guys are gonna get pictures. I'm putting together that Lego cake. So, haha. Cool. Have a good night, guys.